Hello. Hi. Good. Hi. Please, peace and blessings. Please, peace and blessings. Come on in. Come on in. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Hey, y'all. This is your girl Tanisha coming to you with another live stream, a good live stream. The reason why I want to talk about Motivational Wednesday because I just want everybody to stay positive. I know life is hard. I know life could beat you down, but sometimes, it is very hard to stay afloat. But no matter how hard life gets us down, we gotta keep uplifting our spirits. Just keep on going out. Life could hit you with a curveball, but you do. You gotta keep on moving. So let's start from the beginning. Hey, this is your girl Tanisha coming to you another good live stream. The reason why I titled it Motivational Wednesday because I want everybody to stay motivated, stay on their grinds, stay 10 toes down, no matter what life, no matter how hard life hits us. We gotta stay afloat. We gotta stay and manifesting and be careful with your words because words are extremely powerful and they could come into fruition. So just watch what you say something negative. This is why I try. I'm not gonna try and doing is two totally different things. Okay. So because this is why I rather, just stay positive, stay motivated, and I won't be in this live stream for too long. I really want to get like manifesting your goals. Write down your goals, cause I know we almost towards the end of 2022. So yeah, I'm a yeah. Let me share my screen. All right, all right. Yeah, let me share my screen. This is fair use. This is copyright material. This is for educational. This is for teacher educational and recreational purposes. Okay.
You're going to fail your way to success. 8 out of 10 millionaires have been financially bankrupt. And it's not really failure. You're going to learn some stuff. When I win, I'll tell you what I know. When I lose because of something that I did not know. And I've got to educate myself. I've got to elevate my thinking. I've got to get some input from some of the people in my group. And so as you think about yourself, who is it that you need to deepen your relationship with? And who is it you need to spend less time with? And who is it that you don't need to take their calls? You got to learn to listen to yourself. You got too many distractions from the phone and text messages and all these other platforms out here. I don't take a phone call unless, is it positive? If it's not positive, I'm not going to take it. Is it purposeful?
Amen.
Is it something that's in relationship to what I'm doing and where I'm going? Is this a contributor or a taker? There are people who are always there when they need you, but when you need them, you can't find them. Is it productive? Is this worth my time? I'm not willing to waste my time talking with somebody and it's not going to lead to anything. It's not productive. And is it profitable? You need to know that. Why? Your time is valuable. You're going to lose something, lose some money. Time? You don't want to lose that money. You can recoup that time. You can't. And so as you look at yourself, protect your time.
Dude, what is it with the kids and everybody these days spending so much time trying to convince every single person that they know that they're going to be what it is they say they're going to be? Look, here's the truth. This is the reality, okay? Nobody's going to believe in you until you've already done it. Nobody's going to come and celebrate with you until you've already done it, all right? The work is going to come before the belief, which means you're going to have to work for a long time by yourself with no applause, with no awards, with nobody telling you good job. And then once you start to build something and people start to see the momentum and they start to see the result and you start doing some things, then you're going to get a little belief, all right? And then what's going to happen is you're going to believe. You're going to believe a little bit. And then what's going to happen? You're going to go do a little bit more work and a little bit more work. Results are going to come more. More people are going to believe, all right? Nobody believes in you because you haven't done anything yet. That's the reality, all right? Now, in an idealistic world, the politically correct world, we would love to have everybody believe in us and everybody think we're straight and everybody think we're going to make it, but that's not reality. Most of us have never even seen somebody build something great. They don't know a person who's become successful, not a single one. So what makes you think that you are so great that everybody's going to believe in you from the day one? It's not going to happen. It's an unrealistic thought, and to be quite honest, it's your overinflated, sensitive ego.
You have to really believe it. You got to really be a crusader. You got to really understand it. When you really believe something, you can transfer that certainty to me. This is a huge deal. It's a huge deal that you need to begin to understand that persuasion is they believe you believe what you're saying. Wake up! You want to win? You want to be a millionaire? You got to quit being so casual. You walk slow, you talk slow, you implement things slow, you talk a good game like you're going to be somebody, like you're going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can't even write a note down. You're going to get your ass kicked in business, dude. Business is a sport. It's competitive. You got to get focused and get in a hurry. What are you? Cool? I've seen all kinds of cool guys my whole career. Cool guys go broke. Cool guys have little flashes in the pan. They have a good 2 or 3 years. I'm not casual. I want to win. You're too damn casual.
I'm going to live my dream in spite of. Got to make a decision. You're going to live your dream. It's necessary that you have that kind of mindset because you're going to have some opposition. Things are going to happen that you can't begin to imagine. You have something special. You have greatness in you. You have the ability to create wealth. You have the ability to make an impact. You have the ability to make a difference. You have the ability to do more than you can ever begin to imagine. Sometimes you have to believe in somebody's belief in you until your belief kicks in. I don't know you. Challenge yourself. This is what I know. When I lose because of something that.
To look in the mirror and be happy with the man I look back at. That he.
This video is 100% correct. We gotta get rid of self-doubt. And me too, and I do, and I be self-doubting myself. Sometimes I be talking down, but I really need to work on my progress. And I will get there. I will get there. I need to start learning how to inspire myself. Cause I would I'll be lying to myself that I have to keep it real with myself. But I have to work on staying positive at all costs and to remain, and I will get there. I will get there in God's time. If my subscribers continue to grow, I pray. I mean, I don't care long as my real subscribers rocking with me. That's all that really matters. Y'all keep me motivated. Y'all the ones who keep me going, and myself included. I have to keep myself going. This was inspire me. This what help me get me motivated. Because I really want to do podcasts, but I have to show some self-improvement, and I will work on that. Because coming 2023, because I will not allow no negativity or any negative person stop my dreams. I don't give a damn. Because and the number one thing is you have to be consistent with your goals. You have to be consistent. Stay consistent and stay prayed up. So let's continue.
He gave it everything. That he went for it. Everything he's got. That's what I want for you. I want you to be happy with you, not cool, where you fake it and front it for everybody here. I mean, when you're alone and you're brushing your teeth, you're driving in the car, you look up and go, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you, sister. And you feel it. That's what I want for you. You don't even know their damn names. But in your life, you let those people dictate what you do. You're afraid to knock the door. You're afraid to go for it because cab driver number 2 in your life might reject you. How about you start playing the game for the main characters? Your mom, your dad, your children, you. That's who you play the game for. Y'all hear me? At some point, you got to stop negotiating the price and decide your will to win is not for sale. Here's the truth. Most people's dreams can be bought. With enough failure, with enough rejection, they will sell their children's dreams. They can't still fight, but you sold your win for a little couple success. Some of you will sell your win for some failure. You're probably viable, but if you decide at this meeting, my will cannot be bought. I don't care how long it takes, you can't buy this dude out. I'll keep fighting for my family. I'm the one. I'm going to change my family tree forever. That's the decision. Decide now. You're going to keep negotiating the price, or can you not be bought?
Wow, that's powerful.
Thing that I did not know.
That's powerful. Yeah, my soul ain't for sale either. I felt that. I felt that. I felt that. I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. Woo, that was powerful right there. Yeah, never sell your goal. I mean, never sell your soul for some damn fame. I don't care how long it takes. Like that video said, I don't give a damn how long it takes. You will get there. Your soul cannot be brought. Cause when you do, because when people do sell their soul for quick fame and all that, they'll never be happy. And that's the God honest truth. So let me show another video. Okay. Fair use. This is copyright material. This is for teaching. I mean, educational and recreational purpose. So I want to start from here. No, 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 no.
Did you allow your self-worth to be based on what other people think of you is the beginning of the end? I love me. So the day that you decide to stop loving me, I'm not going to love myself any less.
Amen.
I believe in me. If you stop believing in me, I'm not going to believe in myself any less. If you believe that I'm irrelevant, that no one is checking for me, and that I don't mean anything to the world, because you think or believe that about me, it doesn't mean that I'm going to believe it about myself. The day that you start living your life according to everybody else's opinion
Yep.
is the beginning of the end.
Everything. You see all the beautiful things about yourself, and you see all the ugly things about yourself. And the way to survive right off the bat is to learn to accept you for who you are. You just really have to put 1-2 arms around yourself and go, this is me. Accepting doesn't mean condoning. It's just acknowledging that this is where you are right now. You're made up of good things and not so good things, and it's okay. And I always looked at myself as a building under construction. There's still work going on, there's scaffolding, there's tools lying around, the nails.
Hi, Carla.
But it's a work in progress. Let's accept yourself for who you are. Because as soon as you go in, you're going to see everything. And if you don't accept yourself for who you are, you'll want to leave.
What happens when somebody is beaten down and psychologically battered is you become paralyzed, you doubt everything, you feel like you're spinning in circles, you feel like you can't rely on yourself. That is a classic manifestation of emotional abuse because you lose your power. And so you start spinning. And
let me say this here. I felt that. I felt those words because I do sometimes be doubting myself, and I need to work on that. And I need to learn how to stay positive at all costs. And sometimes, words do hurt and it does bother me, but once you realize it, I gotta stop worrying. I gotta stop stressing. I have to keep it real because I have to be truly honest with myself. But I have to stay positive at all costs, no matter how much life gets you down, or get me down, or get everybody else down. You have to remain positive at all costs, at all times. I know it's hard, but I know I'll get there. I know I get there. But I'm learning, to love me more and not let people, talk to me any kind of way, or let people disrespect me any kind of way. And this is why I was in this YouTube podcast called, the OBF, family. And when things start become negative, it drained me. It drained me emotionally, and it drained me physically. People were just so negative. On the panel, we have a lot of disagreements, but my final straw was they didn't have the same passion as me. you know they didn't take their craft serious, but they still, they still on YouTube or whatever. And I wish them nothing but the best. I wish OBF nothing but the best. But it just kept draining, and we just kept arguing over silly shit. And once you let that go, and I felt free, because if it wasn't for me, Carla, I would have not met y'all. So I'm glad, I broke those chains. And I was be able, to start my own podcast, to start my own YouTube. I was like, you know what? Let me start my own YouTube and start creating more positive. Because once you hanging with negative people, it just become all in shambles. You get drained. I would have not met Tura if I wouldn't have left. I would have not met DS1 if I would have not left. Sometimes things, yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes things are not meant to be. Yeah, me too. I'm so much happier in my own space. And sometimes people just be talking about bullshit all day, screaming on the damn computer, no type of solution, not bringing enough positivity, for your own people. It's a waste of time. Why am I spending 4 hours on the damn computer and nobody bringing no type of solution, and nobody trying to bring nobody trying to bring no type of solution. And I'm glad I'm up out of that about that situation. I'm glad, I left, and it was for a reason. This is why I started my own YouTube in the beginning of this year. And I'm gonna keep going. Cause I wouldn't have not met you, Carla, if I wouldn't have broke those chains and started something new. Start something fresh. And my Uncle Ronan, he did. Shout out to my Uncle Ronan. I listened to him. He was like, Tanisha, he was like, you need to get up out that situation. If they ain't bringing you peace, you need to get up out of there. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I'm up out there. I didn't give a damn about the money. All I care about is my peace. Money can't bring you happiness. And that's just real talk. Money doesn't solve anything. The people who are the richest are the most miserable people. Trust and believe that. They are the most miserable people. And that's just true. That's just real talk. Money can't buy you happiness. And you see how some certain YouTubers, acting out, trying to get some black YouTubers trying to get clicks and views. But you got a lot of positive black YouTubers, that speak truth to power. Once we speak truth to power, we get shadow banned or something. I don't care about being shadow banned. I just like to speak my truth. Okay? So yeah, let's continue.
For you've stopped doing that in your head, and now you're just frustrated as hell because you can't see yourself moving forward. You're physically doing it in your life.
Simplify your life. Everybody's so busy. Everybody's got a lot of things to do. We don't actually have a lot of things to do. And we don't have priorities in life. Most people don't have clear priorities in life. For me, my goal is to simplify my life, simplify the number of people in my life, and simplify the number of things in my life. We only have a finite amount of energy each day. But every year, we have more people in our lives. Is that a fair statement? More Facebook friends, more people you're connected with. But your energy stays the same. So that's not a proportionate growth.
Sure ain't.
If your energy is increasing every year proportionately with the number of things and people in your life, then we don't have to talk about this. But your energy level is the same. But the amount of people and things in your life are growing almost exponentially. So whereas that doesn't work. So for me, it's always about simplifying first the people and things into your life, into who and what's most important, taking that finite energy that you have each day and focusing. The second step is learning how to focus and concentrate that finite amount of energy into the people and things that truly matter. Now you start to create a lifestyle that you actually love because you invest into people and things that matter. And the
Yeah.
byproduct of that is happiness.
Yeah, I already said that, Carl. I already said that earlier. Fair use for educating. Yeah, I said it earlier.
Most of you guys don't actually know your self-worth. You don't know your self-value. The day that you allow the opinions of the outside world to dictate the way you feel about yourself, it is the beginning of the end of you living a blessed and self-loving, secure life. That it is not the car that I drive or any of the jewelry that I own or the size of my house that defines my self-worth. Love yourself, believe in yourself, independent of the validation of the world. Have opinions and feelings about yourself, independent of the feedback. Why you gotta have somebody calling you beautiful every day in order for you to feel beautiful?
Amen.
Do you believe that you're beautiful? Or do you only believe you're beautiful when other people say that you're beautiful?
That's deep.
I'm just asking. Self-love is the cure to self-hate.
We tend to base our self-esteem on what other people think. And that's not really self-esteem. Self-esteem is supposed to be how we feel about ourselves. And I was just saying how dangerous it is to allow other people to determine how you're going to feel about you. And it's kind of like looking into a broken mirror. You're going to look in a broken mirror and then change your face to try to look good in this defiled, busted, broken mirror. And it just, other people's opinions is a really way to determine how we feel about ourselves.
If you are somebody, which you are, that is smart, that is able to identify the things that you need to do, and you consistently don't do them, then there is an underlying story that you have about yourself that keeps playing out. There is an element to where when it's self-sabotage, what happens for a lot of us is we take what somebody else used to do to us and do it to ourselves because it's the only thing you know. The reason why you don't carve out time for yourself and the reason why you blow off the appointments for yourself, notice it's not for other people, it's for you, is because of this underlying feeling that you're not important. And the only way to break this is through action now. The reason why I say that is because you can make all the plans in the world, but until you see yourself taking action on the things that are important to you, your own inaction enforces the story that you're a dummy.
In order for me to be happy, I have to love myself. In order to be able to be free from being a burden to somebody else, I have to know how to enjoy my life. If I know how to enjoy my life, it means that I am loving the life that I'm having. And that means I'm loving the body that I'm in. I'm loving the self that I am. And therefore, you will not be a burden to anybody else. The person who loves themselves is never a burden to anyone else unless it's conceit. And conceit is just another form of trying to get other people to pay more attention to you. Feel good about yourself. Cherish yourself as a valuable, important, significant, grand, divine creature, as someone who is unique and special in all the world. And feel that way about yourself wherever you go and carry yourself that way.
Happiness is not a goal. And if you ask most people, what do you want in life? They say, I want to be happy.
Man, these quotes are very powerful. And we got to start getting, for one, we got to start getting closer to God. And shout out to the brother New Breed Motivation. He was like, we got to start, connecting with God. Go connect with nature. Go see the trees, sit in the sun. Get your, Get your feet wet in the sun. We gotta start connecting with the Most High. I was like, wow, it's true. We gotta start getting closer to God. No matter how much money you make, we gotta get closer to God first. Fair use. This is copyright material. This is for educational purpose and recreational purposes only. So let's continue.
I always say you should never pursue happiness. Don't pursue happiness. Pursue a lifestyle where the byproduct of that lifestyle is happiness. So happiness comes as a byproduct. I spend time with the people that I love. What is my byproduct? I'm happy. I spend time with people I don't like. I'm not happy. So don't pursue happiness. Pursue a lifestyle that gives happiness. But in order to pursue that lifestyle, you need to be clear what you want in life. What's your purpose in life? But people don't know because they never spend any time with themselves. I always say, people make time for everything and everyone else in their life, but they never make time for themselves. So if you want to get to know yourself, you need to spend time with yourself.
That's true.
Spending time with yourself is sitting down, closing your eyes, not interacting with the outside world, and actually going inside and having that conversation, the same conversation I would have with you. And people don't have that conversation because they don't have that conversation with themselves. They don't end up knowing what they want in life. Because they don't know what they want in life, they can't focus that finite amount of energy, and then they don't live a lifestyle that brings them happiness. And most people end up being unhappy.
Wow.
Like a match to a flame.
Hold on, y'all. Hello. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Bye. Sorry about that, y'all. It's my mother. So let me show another video. Because after this, I'm going to get up out of here. Fair use. This is copyright material. This is for educational and recreational purposes. So this is fair use, copyright material. This is for educational and recreational purpose.
Your brain is organized to reflect everything you know in your life. Your brain is a record of the past. It's an artifact of everything you've learned and experienced at this moment. And feelings and emotions are the end product of past experiences, and we can remember experiences better because we remember how they feel. So most people wake up in the morning and they start remembering all their problems, and those problems are connected to certain people and certain things at certain times and places. The moment they start thinking about those problems, they're thinking in the past. Those problems have an emotion associated with them, and the moment they start feeling those emotions, the body, as the unconscious mind, doesn't know the difference between an experience that's creating an emotion and the emotion the person's fabricating by thought alone. Now, thoughts are the language of the brain, and feelings are the language of the body. And how you think and how you feel creates your state of being. So most people's entire state of being, when they start their day, is already in the past. So you have a choice. The choice is you're either defined by a vision of the future or you're defined by the memories of the past. And when you decide to say, okay, I'm going to change, and you decide one thing, I'm not going to eat this food, I'm going to wake up earlier, whatever choice a person makes, the moment you make a choice to do something differently, and the hardest part about change is not making the same choices you did the day before, get ready, because it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel unfamiliar. There's going to be some uncertainty and unpredictability, and that's the moment the game is on.
Anger is
really seductive. I mean, you feel so self-righteous. But what's happening is your amygdala is driving your prefrontal cortex. So you're going to do something or say something you're going to regret later, most likely. And the way to manage that is it's really a case study in impulse control. These are emotional impulses. What's happening is the amygdala is hijacking your prefrontal cortex when you get angry. And if you can be self-aware, you can feel it coming on. And you can tell yourself, I'm getting angry again. When you do that, when you name it to yourself, you actually shift the energy from your subcortical networks, the amygdala and so on, to your prefrontal area, the thinking brain. And it gives you the ability to be more likely to short circuit the anger. Diminishes the rage rush, and that is cognitive control, which is the ability to manage your emotional impulses. One thing that increases cognitive control, there are many, but one that does is meditation, mindfulness. Developing the capacity to watch what's going on in your mind. So you can tell yourself, I'm getting angry now. The very fact you can say that to yourself sends the momentum in another direction, actually literally into different brain circuits. And that's going to diminish the intensity.
Hit the like button, share this video, tell your family
Resilience
members.
is measured
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the
arousal
like
in the
button.
brain, and anger is very arousing.
I be forgetting to say that.
To getting back to baseline, to calm.
Most people, their body has been conditioned emotionally to be the mind. The body says, wow, I'd rather hang on to my guilt than take a chance and possibility. I'd rather live in fear than trust in the unknown. So once the person feels uncomfortable, the body goes, whoa, wait a second, we're out of the program here. And body starts influencing the mind.
That's right.
So it says, start tomorrow, you'll never change,
Right.
you don't have the money to do this, you're not good enough, your mother told you were this, your father's fault, it's your ex's fault. You know, all of the voices that come up. Now here's the deal. If you respond to those voices, those same thoughts as if they're true, by the way, they're always going on behind the scenes of your awareness, but now they're amplified because you're outside your comfort zone. You believe in that thought. That thought's going to lead to the same choice, which is going to lead to the same behavior, which is going to create the same experience and produce the same emotion. And the person's going to say, this feels right. No, that feels familiar. Going from the old self to the new self is a neurological, it's a biological, it's a chemical, it's a hormonal, it's a genetic death of the old self. And people will say to me, in that void, in that unknown, I can't predict my future. And I'll say to them, the best way to predict your future is to create it. Not from the known, but from the unknown.
I love it.
So close your eyes now and think about that vision.
Well, the function of worrying, positive worrying, is to mull over a dilemma or a problem or a frustration, and which often, by the way, have to do with relationships, it turns out, and to come up with something you can do that might improve the situation. That's the function of
Wow,
worrying.
this is
Worrying
I
is
really
getting
do
you to pay.
need to hear this morning. Cause sometimes I be getting frustrated for no reason. I'm like, dang, these words are really speaking to me right now. I'm like, wow, I really truly need this. I really truly need this. So thank you. And I'm at just to let y'all know I'm on 38 subscribers. Thank y'all. I really truly appreciate y'all. I was not expecting that, to have 38. So let's get to a 1,000 subscribers. Let's get to that. Let's get to I will claim it. All I gotta do, just work hard, take this podcast, more serious, and I will get there and do positive things, So I really I cannot thank y'all enough, man. It's crazy. When I put out the short videos, I did not expect to get over almost 200 some views. So I really truly thank y'all, and I really truly appreciate it. I was like, I nobody probably ain't gonna listen to me because yeah, yeah, I was like, well, I did it short. It was like almost 200. Almost 200. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. I was mind blown. I wasn't expecting that. I was not, because I was putting out a positive message. I was not suspecting that. So yeah, let's continue.
Attention to the problem. The difficulty is when worrying becomes rumination.
Sure.
In rumination, you just play the same loop over and over and over again and never come up with a solution. But it becomes dysfunctional very easily. And one sign of the dysfunction is you're thinking the same thing over and over again. That's what you want to break. That's when worry turns into anxiety. And anxiety just doesn't help. If you can change things, why worry? And if you can't change things, why worry?
Once you start thinking about that vision of your future, you're activating the creative centers in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
And naturally, you begin to think about putting yourself in the scene.
Yes.
And the act of doing that, when you're truly passionate and truly present, the moment you're defined by that vision, when the thought in your mind becomes the experience, you begin to feel the emotion of the event before it's made manifest.
Yes.
Now, you're giving your body a sampling, a taste of the future. And now, if a thought and a feeling create a new state of being, you're combining a clear intention with an elevated emotion, and now you're beginning to change your biology, and you're seeing a whole new landscape that you could never see before because you're no longer viewing your future through the lens of the past. This requires then something really specific, because most people will wait for their wealth to feel abundance. They'll wait for their success to feel empowered. So think about that. The absence of getting those things causes people to live in lack their entire life.
Right.
And so they're waiting for something outside of them to change how they feel inside of them. And if they're not creating a new life, then they're not applying the proper principles, and they keep all their manifestations, all their dreams at arm's length. Think about this. If you get up feeling gratitude, you get up feeling empowered. If you get up.
And I want to say this before I start playing. Hi, Uncle Ronan. I'm going to invite you if you want to talk about this. So I don't know if I copy. Okay. Because I will invite guests. It's my Uncle Ronan in the building. I want to say hi to my Uncle Ronan. It's been, oh my God. No, I'm just motivating. I just like to motivate. And guess what? I did like a short. If you want to talk about, yeah, I just opened up the line. I do. I love my Uncle Ronnie. He's so positive. And congratulations, on you and your you and DS1. Congratulations on the Foundational Manhood podcast. Be sure to go check it out. It's a great show. And guess what? Guess what, Uncle Ronnie? I don't know if you still here, and I'm so shocked. And you the one oh shoot. You the one who thank you, I'll be there shortly. Uncle Ronnie, you the one who kept me motivated and started my own channel. So I really truly thank you long enough. You know, if it was, I would have not met, DS1. I would not met Too Raw. I would not met Carla. I would not met, all my subscribers. If I stay, in that negative space. So thank you for encouraging me to start my own channel. So I'm really truly grateful for you, Uncle Ronnie. I really am. I'm really truly am. I am so grateful. When I did that short video, Uncle Ronnie, I almost had almost 200 views. I was just sitting there, just putting it out there and put out positive message on my short video. I was like, wow. I was really mind blown. I was so mind blown. I was not expecting that. And to all my subscribers, be careful what you put out in the universe because it will manifest in the air. So yeah, just use your words wisely. Use your words wisely. Stay true to yourself. You don't have to do a lot of goofiness that's going around in some of these these Black YouTube streets. So always remain true to yourself. Stay hungry. Stay motivated. Like my Uncle Ronnie told me, we gotta start. We have to stay hungry at all costs. So I'm gonna continue with this video.
Up feeling whole. If you get up feeling unlimited, why would you worry about whether it was going to come or not? You would feel like it already happened.
So worrying actually serves no function. One thing you can do is name what's going on. Oh, I'm caught in worry. Mm-hmm. When you say that, you're shifting the energy from the circuitry in the subcortical part of the brain, which carries the worry, and it's a salience network. This is important. This is important. Think about it. You're shifting it to the prefrontal cortex, which can see that this is not that useful. The quicker that is, the quicker your recovery, the more resilient you are. Resilience is the opposite of getting stuck in rage or anxiety. It means that you can break out of that particular emotional state and get back to a state where you're calm and clear.
Wow. I really, truly, really did need to hear this because sometimes, I do worry. And I need to stop worrying because worrying makes you sick. If you keep telling yourself you're sick, you're gonna be sick. So words is gonna respond to your body. It really does. Words are very powerful. Be careful how you use your words, what you say in the universe, because if you keep telling yourself you're broke, you're not gonna get any money. You're not gonna get any money, or you gonna keep staying broke. Just use the word, I don't have enough to spare right now. So that's why I'm changing my words, working on my words. Let me stop my screen here. So yeah, we do. We gotta be careful how we use our words. Manifest your goals in 2023. Work on it, grind hard, working hard. And I will manifest because I really want to get into more deep topics. Because on YouTube you really can't talk a lot of deep topics because they love the goofy algorithm, which I be damned if I'm not promoting no goofiness. That's not my character. That's not who I am. I will never be happy putting out goofy negative stuff that's not gonna benefit my soul. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it to me. It's a waste of time and energy. And shout out to Too Raw, because what he told me, he was like, I remember when Too Raw told me, he was like, never start even in my Uncle Ronan, he told me this, never start off your channel being negative, because it will get you somewhere, but it will crush down. That ain't the good way to start off your channel creating beefs. Because once you create beefs, you have to keep up with the shenanigans, and I just don't have time for all that. That's why I love, help keep people motivated, and to stay 10 toes down and create a lot of positive message instead of the negative. Because the positive is gonna always win with the negative. Choose it wisely. It's like a balance. You have to choose your words wisely. Which one you want? You want the positive or you want the negative? Because the positive always gonna win no matter what. It will take you longer to get there, but it will always win. Believe that. And truly believe in yourself. Don't listen to other people's opinions. I know it's hard, because I gotta work on it myself, and I am just, for me to keep it all the way funky. And I gotta start worrying about other people's opinions. If you come with that negative energy towards my channel, you will be blocked automatically. You're just gonna be blocked. I'm not gonna respond to you. I don't respond to negativity, because once I do that, it's like I'm giving you all my positive energy, and I'll be damned if I give people my positive energy. Because you will become sicker. You make yourself sick, wasting your time or something, arguing with people that you don't even know on social media. And people got that bad. Stop arguing with people over social media. Block their ass. If people say something, just block them. Block them. Block them. Block them. Block them. They're not important. Because 9 times out of 10, they are miserable in their own lives. Trust me. Oh, the sun coming out. Thank God that the rain is gone. Shoot, we need that in California. But anyway, stay prayed up. Because I don't know if my Uncle Ron is still here. Oh, there you go. Hi, my Uncle Ron.
How you doing? Hey, what's going on?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good. Just get about my day. It's gonna be a busy one, but I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And if it wasn't for you and Too Raw, man, I'd be stuck in that negative space. So I'm glad I did listen to you, Uncle Ronan. That I did start my own channel, and it's getting there.
No, I see it growing.
It's getting there.
But the thing is, like, you gotta congratulate yourself, because you took the step
me too
to do it. It's mainly you, because like we could say anything, but most people will sit on their hands or just like, nah.
Yeah.
But like I said, you took the step, and you're pushing forward. Plus,
I am.
A lot of that goofball stuff is dying. They're always gonna find a new face for it, but it's very rare to find original people, genuine people.
Exactly. So I'm glad I'm listening to you, Uncle Ronan. I did not expect to get almost 200 views on my short video. I was not expecting that. I got 174. I was not expecting that.
Well, it's just about being consistent. I'm getting back into doing my videos. I spend worried about the podcast more than anything. So once that's satisfactory what I'm doing and get into a rhythm, I could do mine. But I have my own standards for my channel. So
yeah, it's like, yeah, and you are so right. So thank God I left that, I left that space in the beginning of the year. Hi, Chico. Hi, Chico.
you worry about food right now.
Hey, Chico.
Oh boy.
Look at the way you looking.
Yeah, that's all you do is sniffing around. But it's just like I'm gonna send you some stuff. That way you can work on things to grow just as I'm doing. But like I said, you gotta work on you.
I am.
More than anything. Next time I see you, you won't be so nervous.
I know, right? Because I'm working on not being nervous. That's the hardest part.
If anything, it's like being comfortable with yourself. And I remember being that nervous to where I just froze up around people. It just sounds very graphic to say it, but I make it a point to drink a fifth of fuck it every day.
Yeah, because I'm working on it, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Yeah, like it's not just podcasting or even YouTube or streaming. It's mainly you in general, because a lot of people who are bad actors, especially when they get offline. So
man, you see what that Charleston White? That's why I'm not paying attention to none his goofiness. It's like, why is you responding to goofiness? You give him that exact clout that he wants.
It's the shock. Yeah. It's a shock jock thing. So
shock jock, yeah.
So I don't even trip on it. If that's you, do you? But
yeah,
everything things like that have its limits.
Yeah.
So,
because at 9 times out of 10, he ain't happy. He ain't happy.
Well, as long as they're getting money in their pocket, they don't care.
Exactly. That's the saddest part about it. And I'm not getting paid off it, and I don't care. Long as I have peace in my life, that's all that really matters.
Yeah. I mean, you can only do you. So when you see somebody goofy doing their thing, like, okay.
Yeah. That's why I don't too much talk about celebrities unless it's a meaning.
Yeah. And plus, I don't soft shoe for anybody. I got bad knees already. I'm good. I'm good. I got enough going on.
For real, it's too much. Him and Hassan Campbell. I don't pay attention to none of that goofiness.
Well, just focus on the people.
Yeah.
Well, I say focus on the people and actual development. Because
exactly.
Like I said, they're just another character. It's no different than going to the club. It's like you leave there 5 years and come back. It's the same characters, just different faces.
Exactly.
Nothing new.
Exactly. It's a waste of time and energy. It's like when you get off on this YouTube, they lonely as hell, and they be miserable off camera.
Yeah, but hey, you just gotta. I mean, look online. You got a whole bunch of crack smoking millionaire dope dealers who are ninjas online. So
exactly, but they ain't about that life in person.
Yeah, El Chapo owes him 100 favors.
The fake El Chapos.
Okay.
Yeah, they be so tough online, but when you see them in person,
yeah, I've seen a few. Walk past them in line. Hey, how you doing? Hey, yeah.
Exactly. They froze up like,
yeah. Okay.
And that's not a good way to start off your channel. That is not the best thing.
Some believe that's the way, but you look at your intent.
Exactly.
Why are you doing this? Because everybody was jumping on the whole Kevin Samuels wave. And then after that, after his passing, you see what you see. You got people floundering. They can't come up with stuff. So they start beefs. They start fighting with each other.
Exactly.
coming up with stuff. Like if it's not something genuine or something that is productive, which some people hate that. What you got?
Exactly. It's like, what do you have to prove? It's like talk about it, it's no solution. Everybody, like you said, everybody's sitting on the computer acting a social media activist, and you ain't putting in the work. It just like you said, like what you and DS1 said, the sleepwalk acne. Was it the sleepwalk?
Oh, it's called woke apnea. Woke apnea.
Exactly.
Like, when it comes to woke apnea, it's like everybody is so-called awake and doing all this stuff until it's time to do something. Now everybody want to take a nap. I'm like, all right.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's like I can't take you serious. It's like all my black people, we gotta do this and we got. But what about your actions? Your action says itself. Why are you sitting on the computer complaining? It's like go to your counselor meetings. It's like you have to step outside of YouTube.
But you would have to think outside yourself. That's why it's not communities as much as they are ethnic outposts. You got rugged individuals worried about self. Some don't even worry about their kids. Some worried about living paycheck to paycheck instead of creating opportunities for families to take care of each other, make money together, build together. They're just worried about they're not even worried about solution. Most of them are looking for an excuse so that they're like, you know what, I can't do that. That's above my head. But then they'll complain about the problem because they didn't want to work on it.
That's what gets on my that gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
It is so irritating. You can't sit there and can't keep blaming the white man. The white man did this, the white man did that. We doing it to ourselves on YouTube. Y'all sitting up there arguing on YouTube over nonsense.
Well, actually, they gotta check the white man within themselves.
Exactly.
So other people out there doing their thing, but if you're too scared to stand on your square, and I'm talking about something for something solid.
Yeah.
Why were you even listening to you? What's the point?
So, exactly. Waste of time.
I hear it, but like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, go somewhere else with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't too much talk about. I like to talk about solutions. I don't like to sit there and talk about Black Power all day. No, I like to be, on the ground. It's like, it's annoying. Carl says ridiculous. It is ridiculous when you sit up there talking about Black Power all day and you ain't bringing no type of solutions.
Well, the thing is now, which is starting to fade out, which it's been fading out, is gender war politics. You got women, you got dudes out here worrying about what women are doing. But the thing is, like, if you're not taking care of priority number one, which is yourself, why should you worry about that? And you got women on the other side talking about what men need to be doing, but some of them are just, poor with their hygiene, their decisions, their choices in friends, men, and some talking about divestment, talking about, black men should die and all this stuff. And again, it's going to be always a hypocritical thing, but you notice that their fetish is failure on both ends. That's what it is.
Well, I never heard that term. They say black men should.
There's some in certain groups that hide away, either in Clubhouse or a few others. They'll sit there. It's like they'll call the police on black men. Pray they get killed. They make fun of black men who die or things like that. And it's like, or you say abort black babies who are males. But no one. And it's not like I don't pay too much attention to that stuff because again, it's like it comes back on you when you do it. But everybody uses it as a talking point. Well, they can do this and this. Look, you gotta move accordingly. Yeah. Stay away from stupid because that's the real pandemic.
Man, the stupid pandemic.
No, I call them. I usually call them living abortions, but that's just me.
Well, why on earth? Why would you say something that dumb and say abort all black men? Don't you know that the white people own YouTube and they love when you speak that talking points? That's the part that they don't get.
Well, That's why I said you had to kill the slave master within yourself first.
Right.
So some people like to play a fiddle online or dance a jig. You know, people can claim to be something, but if your actions, words, and intent don't work in concert, it's all
Right.
bullshit. So
Exactly.
you can tell me anything. I'm just gonna look and see what you if you follow up. Okay.
Exactly. Oh, right.
I got
Exactly.
you. So I mean, even your mom know. Like
Yeah.
everybody don't want no solution. They're like, well, we'll put somebody else on top of that. Well, don't even mention anything about the problem then.
Yeah, I remember while I was watching Lovely T, was it like 4 months ago when she had to check a person when they said with you should abort black men, black boys.
Yeah.
Why would you even say that? It's like we can't procreate without our black men.
You
That's
always
the
have
thing
to, but this is what I say. It's like you always gotta check the source.
Mhm.
They have their reasons for saying certain stuff. You look back at as to where they came from and why. Okay, I get it. I get it. And you'll see what happens in due season. I'm not even worried about the edgeless oracle. I'm cool.
Yeah, it's like that's like you telling your dad, I don't want you in this world, Dad. It's like you telling your brother, I don't want you in this earth. It's like telling it's like telling your man cousins, I don't want you here on this earth.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, I said it. Stupid is, stupid does. So when they start doing stuff like that, it's like, okay, let me watch at a distance. But when you fall, I just want to be out your way.
Right.
So
It's stupid. Why would you even say? I wish a black woman would say that. Say that on my channel, abort our black men. You would get checked real quick.
well, they're not likely to say it on said channels because there's accountability there.
Yeah.
Most tend to run away where accountability is
Mhm.
very limited or if non-existent. So that's all. So it's like you see it for what it is. You just know how to maneuver. That's all you have to do.
Exactly.
You know, I see guys that have their respective views and stuff. I'm like, okay, how does this affect me and those around me? If I want to see better out of you and you don't want it, I can just watch on the sideline.
Exactly.
So
exactly. I'm like that too. If I don't see any type of progress of this person is doing, I have to cut you. I have to cut you loose because me and you, we have to be on the same page. We have to elevate. It's all about elevation. We can't stay in the bottom forever.
Some people like it there.
I can't.
But
That's
you want to be
just not
around
me.
people. You want to be around people who challenge you to be better.
Exactly.
And shout out to my brother DS1 who does his thing.
Man,
He's a great orator, and in him doing his thing like that, it's like, you know what? I need to change how I speak about things. I tend to drone on about things sometimes.
exactly.
Just use words unnecessarily. So now I just got to be more conservative how I express myself. Not just, but now, thanks to him, you, and a number of others, I'm getting back into my art. So by say 6 months to a year, I'm gonna be a monster. So
man,
I'm too focused.
Right. You have to stay focused, even though sometimes it's hard to stay focused, but you have to keep going, stay consistent.
No, I mean, before I head out here, go to the gym, I just say, like, you got to stay motivated and don't worry about what people are saying because you're going to have your disgruntled fan base. But
yeah,
if you really want to voice your opinion, just when you walk past them, make a nice angry fart and keep it pushing.
Okay, Uncle Ronnie, because I'm about to get up out of here too.
Yeah. Hey, I'm saying that because it takes an asshole to talk to an asshole. So. Just speaking your language.
Right.
Now, if you keep doing your thing, say love you and keep kicking ass out there.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem.
I love you.
Love you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Shout out to my Uncle Ronnie for coming in the building. Show me love. Shout out to, shout out to you, Carla, because you always support me, girl. Shout out to you. Shout out to Raw. Shout out to you too, Raw. Shout out to Joy the Spread. Shout out to you, Erica. Shout out to the man above. Shout out to to the OGs of the Black YouTuber was Philip Scott, African Diaspora Channel, Vicky Dillard. Shout out to Lovely T. Shout out to New Breed Motivation. Shout out to the Baba Rashawn Live. Shout out to you, brother. Making good content. Make sure y'all guys go follow Foundational Manhood Podcast. Shout out to DS1. They have some hot stuff coming up real soon. Him and my Uncle Ronnie. It's a monster. So I'll talk to y'all guys later. Have a great and blessed day. Bye.